Hello and welcome back to Spiritfarer. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Last time when we left it off, we were going to go to a town, I'm pretty sure, to talk to what is basically Tom Nook. We are, yeah, on our lovely little vessel here with, oh, what's her name again? Gwen, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and Gwen's not looking too hot. Oh, the poor thing. Gwen, are you alright? Gwen? Oh, I think she's very sleepy. I think that's what it is. Did I ring ding ding the bell too early? Ring ding ding. Can't be helped really. Sorry about that, Gwen. Oh, look at how bouncy we are. Good morning, Stella. Yeah, you're not feeling too bad. I was worried that like my ring ding dinging would not go down well, but apparently you love it. I eat raspberries all day, every day of my life. For cooking, raspberries are considered small berries, but can be eaten fresh. They're a snack of a meal size, and they're a healthy dish. Alright, so I'll give you a hug. Thanks, but it won't be necessary. You know what? Okay, you're hugged out. I get that. Are we actually doing a trip anywhere at the moment? Or should we get started? Are we moving somewhere? No, apparently we have access to... Yeah, where's this in the background? This looks like Moss Stein, so we didn't move on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we are gonna set our course. We are looking for a new place. Oh, but there's treasure. I can't really resist a bit of treasure. If I get the opportunity to go for treasure, I'm gonna take it. Like I'm a bit of a collector like that. I'm actually gonna start cooking that log like I said I would, because I'm really curious to see what happens. Okay, cook the log. Alright, and then hopefully that'll be done in however long it takes. Well, what's up? I could go for an amuse-bouche. What is that? I don't know. I'm not very couth. Oh, there's another little mussel on my boat. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of them. I wonder if they like show up relative to how long you've not been playing. Because that'd be a super cool feature. Oh, they're so cool. And look at the reflections in the water. Oh, I love it. Oh, we're almost here now. Wait, where's Gwen going? You went up the ladder for some reason. That's curious. Alright, well, we're here with the treasure now, I suppose. Go on, let me at it. There we go. Let's open up this chest. I love how it just pops. It's so satisfying. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's S and spacebar to dive? Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Limestone and a vibrant necklace? I'm also picking up these empty shells because I like to have a nice clean hull. Hi, Gwen. We'll get to the place soon enough. I'm pretty sure there was another chest out here, though. Am I wrong about that? Okay. Hi, Daffodil. It's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, I need to water my plants as well. Oh, no. Okay. We'll water you. Gotta make sure these grow up big and strong. We'll water you. The linen is growing a lot more slowly than the corn. Pretty sure this is what this is. It's flax, rather. And then flax gets woven into linen. Hi. Hi, bird. No, apparently that's all the treasure. Okay. That way we might as well go pick up this treasure as well, then. Just get moseying on about that. Ring ding ding. Okie dokie. Now popping back up here. Is it done yet? No, I don't think it was. I'm really confused. Wait. No, I picked one up there. Okay. I want it to tell me when it'll, like, be cooked, you know? Can't talk to you at the moment. Alright. I've really missed playing this, by the way. You know, it's been a case of, oh, are we actually going past Moss Stein? That's so cool. I've actually really missed playing this because it's such a gentle time. And I'm really glad that, you know, we get to chill out and you get to spend this little bit of time together. Just you, me, Daffodil, Stella, a herring, many herring. I've started working on my own projects now because Steel Jackal Games wasn't ever just meant to be, wasn't meant to be just a YouTube channel. I also want to go into game development someday. So I've started working on that with a small team now. Working on a little bit of an RPG. And, you know, progress is slow, but it's starting to become more and more consistent. So we're seeing things shape up now, and that's really nice. I love playing games like this because it's so like, it gets to the core of what a game should be, I think. And it's just so much fun. It's such a good time. Okay, we've almost arrived at our little box now, so I'm gonna pick this up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, high diving spot. I'll get you first if I can. Come on, boat. Oh. I can't remember if our boat has a name actually at the moment. I think it might do. Ooh, is that copper? Quartz. Fair. It wasn't looking very coppery, but I was willing to go out on a limb. Another dive spot. Let's see what we have here. Another bit of quartz. Lovely. Picking up all these fresh materials. Did we get the shells off the bow of the boat? We did indeed. Okay. There's nothing else out this way. Hi, daffodil. Look at how the tail plumes up when daffodil starts moving. Who's a good little kitty? Ding ding ding. Okay, so now I think I just really want to go around and collect everything, you know? I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, rather. Oh. Oh, sweet, my log is done. Took long enough. I'm really curious as to what this will be now. Just a coal. Interesting. Ah, that's really interesting. Recipes. So what do I know recipe-wise? Coal. You've naughty, it seems. A useful mineral that can fuel up the foundry and be used in the crusher to become carbon powder. Cool. Okay, what else can we cook then? Because we've got only a very basic kitchen at the moment. So I imagine if we just cook stuff by itself, that's fine. So you know what? We'll cook this too. Oh, that'll be over fast, I think. Yeah. Coal takes a while to make. It's more likely to be charcoal, actually. Ah, popcorn. Who'd thunk it? New recipe learned. Lovely. Oh, I want to cook a mussel, actually. That sounds lovely. Oh, I would love some mussels right now. Uh-oh. Alright, well, it looks like... Oh, great. Jellyfish are here again. Remember, you just have to crash into them to make the light burst out. You won't get hurt, and I will feel queasy. And I'll be back, but at least it'll buy me more time. What do you say? Yes. Don't be scared, Scylla. They'll be coming straight for us. I mean, yeah, they're not dangerous, so it's like, it's just a fun little mini game with a creepy attitude. You know, it was actually this kind of creepy attitude that made Sundered so good. Oh. Hi, jellies. No, I want to drop down and get these jellies here. Ah! Come back to me, jellies. Oh, there's one way up there. How was I meant to get that one? Oh, come here, jellies. Alright, just grabbing jellies. Oh no, my muscles are done. I can't get them. Darn it. Okay, but here comes a green one. So hopefully we'll be able to intercept this one. Maybe cooking as I go into a jellyfish field wasn't like the best idea, rather. Okay. Another one of the green jellies is coming along shortly enough. There's not much I can do about like picking up these jellyfish whilst I'm up here. Oh, I couldn't even jump that high. Oh well. Oh, gotcha. Got you as well. Picking up these glims is actually kind of nice, so it's like nice to get a bit of treasure out of it. I really hope my muscles don't burn though. That'd be the worst. But that's what I'm most concerned about at the moment. Oh, jumping through those was good. I got a bunch of glims out of that. That's awesome. This is a really good position actually to kind of have, like, you know, I can easily switch between these levels here. So unintentional, but yeah, definitely the right call. Now let me check my food. Steamed shellfish. Oh, I don't know how to actually cook them in real life, but I know that whenever I get them in restaurants, they're always cooked with in like some kind of, I don't know if it's I don't know if soup is the right word. I think it's called a juice. Like J-U-S? I don't know. It's orange and it's delicious. It's a sauce. That's probably the best way to describe it. It comes in like a fairly like, let's say wet. I was gonna say oh, what's the word for it? You know, the opposite of thick. Not a runny sauce, but like you kind of get what I'm saying. Like not watery either, but like just not thick. It's just a very smooth, flowy sauce. I'm getting all confused and hungry actually as I describe these mussels in greater detail. Oh, it's almost done. It's impressive that the coal takes so long to make, though. I was unsure if it would actually ever turn into anything, so I'm glad it actually does. I'm also glad my mussels didn't burn, because I would have been like, ah. Grilled veggie. Okay, so I imagine it's a fairly generic one. Like, yeah, there's loads of stuff in there. There's also mushrooms in there. Those aren't vegetables. And you know what? We'll cook some raspberries too. Why not? Now, actually, seeing as I have a good few glims, and oh, these plants need to be watered again. Wow, they are thirsty boys. I'm wondering if I could like potentially get an upgrade for my blueprint table or something. Tell you what, we'll see after we go to the town though, because that'd be probably a good place to spend some money at a trading port. Bell of jellyfish. Damn it. Someone said to me that it was like what Jacksepticeye does in his like meme compilations, like ringing the bell, and like that escaped me in the first episode, but now I can't stop thinking about it. And I kind of don't want to lose out on the ring ding ding because it is really fun actually. All right, anything else I can do here? A field. Okay, so I have a garden here at the moment. Yeah. I have the limestone actually for it, so I could technically make a field. I don't have lightning in a bottle yet, unfortunately. I have a guest house, so you can only make one of those, and none of those other, like, you know, public amenities. So we're gonna just go and grab whatever we've cooked up here, and this is the last new thing to cook. Let's go. Stella's getting a little bit sassy at me. Poached fruit. Yum. Bye, Stella. Hummingbird awaits. That it does. Though I will say, would you like something yummy to eat? Ooh, a comfort food. You'd really like that. I'll save the popcorn for when you're like in a bad mood, if you get me. You're hungry. Oh, well. Little did you know, I have some popcorn for you. Oh, thank you, Stella. I love comfort food so damn much. Oh yeah, you're really happy about it. Like black coffee as well. Okay. It's almost nighttime, so we probably should just we can set our course for tomorrow. We should get some sleep. Oh, and there's apparently a lot of cool treasure we can get there as well. Sleep until morning. You know, we're not really going anywhere for the time being. Oh, this is so cute. Ah, I just love how the moon and the sun move in the background. It's such a lovely way to denote the passage of time. Especially with the lighting effects I was talking about last episode. Okay. Let's go, so. It's morning time. Time for a mandatory ring ding ding. Not even one that I'm like just super into. Oh, look at the way the flags start moving though. When the ship starts moving, the flags start moving too. Ring ding ding. Good morning. Good morning, Stella. Who doesn't love a good hug? Feeling much better. Ah, yeah. Today we're going to Hummingbird. Look at the sun, it's so pretty. One of the most memorable sunsets I've ever had has been when I was on holidays in Texas. I went to this place called Padre Island, and because we had been driving from New Mexico, like, for 12, 13 hours straight or whatever, we arrived in Texas at like 4 or 5 a.m. And what we got to see, when we failed to find a hotel for the night, we just drove out to the beach, and we just kind of like watched the sun come up. And that's one of the most, it's just one of the most precious memories I ever had, and it's probably my favorite sunrise I've ever seen. Just watching it come up over the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, exquisite. Anyway, we've made it to Hummingbird now. Well, Stella seems eager to get going. Let me know what your favorite sunrise has been, though. I'm curious, because, like, you know, everyone experiences them differently. Alright, let's go. We're here. Let's buy some seeds. Theodore has set up a shop on this island. Let's pay him a visit. Alright, Theodore, aka Tom Nook. I'm pretty sure that's how this works, after all. I love the... Is it the... I want to call it the Allspark, but that's from Transformers. The Everlight? Everlight is lovely. Are we going to meet a new friend? Hello. Hello, little spirit. Yeah, I hope my next game will be ready soon. I've crunched the data and spent 5 nights theory crafting. Clearly, if you take the heavy weapon proficiency away from the Mountain Gnome race, there's a nifty synergy with the level 3 rogue ability, Eviscerate. It's for sure a bit weird, but hey, 5d20 and auto crit on prone can't be defeated, am I right? You absolutely are right. That's like mock D&D terms, I suppose. Hello, I'm out here looking for the right house to start a family. My wife sent me out to find something that might fit our needs. A garden, maybe a pool. I'm not asking for much. I just can't decide. I know that you can't help me, but it helps to say it out loud. I might stumble on the rarest of finds. Well, good luck to you. I hope you do. Stella, I know that you have very important things to say, but there's also roofs to jump on. And I'm so spry. I can do backflips with ease. I'm a ninja. It's so... Oh my god, this is so much fun. Whee! Oh, and I don't have breakable legs, which is lovely. Oh? Tell me what this is actually. This looks interesting. Take a good look at this shrine, Stella. It's simply stunning. It actually is. It's like... Look at how Isaac glass is woven into stone. Some objects in this world are meant to resonate with the Spiritfarer and the Everlight. Right, it was the Everlight. I've heard this monument... Oh, pardon me. I've got a frog in my throat. I've heard this monument has the power to enhance the Everlight's abilities. No way! 2 slots in it need to be filled up. I'm fairly certain you could use O-balls to activate it. Okay. But to get O-balls, you need to welcome more spirits on your ship. I'm sure you'll soon find more lost souls like me. Okay, wait, why'd your happiness go down? You're hungry again. Uh-oh. Well, not much to be done about that. Double jump. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, and it costs 2 O-balls to get double jump. Alright, good to know. Hello. Yes? Oh, I thought you had something to say. That's why I bothered you. What a weird world we live in, where you can just... Where it's like so acceptable, I suppose, to just go up to NPCs and be like, hello. Oh, all these doors can be entered as well. Don't exactly know to what effect, but... Oh, there was a ladder. Oh, neat! And I can, like... I say loot these houses. What I mean to say is... Loot these houses. More seeds. Awesome. Should be another... Ooh, and I could sit in these chairs as well. Hi, Daffodil. I like this so much. This is so much fun. Like, compared with all the other games I play that are, like, hard and stressful and require, like, overwhelming amounts of, like, strategy and knowing things. It's like, oh, this is so nice. No, this is what I love about video games. They can just relax you. They don't have to be all about challenge and, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Though that's something I definitely... Oh. Oh. What am I hearing? I'm hearing a sparkle. Did I step on a cat? Or am I just getting closer to that thing? Okay. I don't quite know how to get out to that thing. Okay, but I should try and get up to that thing somehow, right? Like, what is that? How would I get up there? Maybe if I had double jump I would know. I might need to double jump up to that ledge. Okay, cool. I haven't talked to you, have I? Oh, let me guess. I'm a bit of a psychic, you know. Your name is Mary? Or Marguerite? It's Missy. Oh, still, I was like, not impressed. Wait, no. Esha. Ah, Esha is the name of the main character in Sundered. That's so good. That's a lovely little Easter egg. Oh, that's so cool. Don't tell me. It's... Oh, shoot. I'll get it. Someday. I'm sure you will, pal. Oh, that's such a nice Easter egg. Yay! Ah, yes. Alright, you're in a bit of a rush. That's fair enough, sir. A stroll a day keeps the doctor away. Which reminds me, I haven't been to the doctor in forever. Oh no, why did I think about health all of a sudden? Am I suddenly starting to feel unwell? I'm not sick. I'm okay. Ugh. Well, oh, what a nice bridge we're on. Everything about this is lovely. Why am I having so much fun? It feels strange to be enjoying something this much. I'm just in such a good mood about it. I'm going home. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry I took a while, but I was out there loving the world. Oh, hang on, I could talk to my kitty. Right? 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 I thought I saw you light up for a second there. Okay. There's Theodore. Go ahead, take a look at what he's selling. I think I will. Ooh, buy, sell. Oh, I can sell stuff as well. Let's talk first. Step right up, potential prospect. Welcome to Raccoon Inc. Uh-huh. We've been servicing hummingbirds since forever. You've got the glims, I've got the goods. I've got all the wares to make you spend those hard-earned glims. Step right up. Uh-huh. What do you have to buy, then? Key for Hummingbird. This key opens the door next to the broken ladder in Hummingbird. Why do I want it so much? Is it because it's just really expensive? Linen seeds. My god, they're so expensive. This is extortionate. I'm sure these prices are going to have to get lowered. Yeah, that's limestone, like. Limestone, soft as might suggest it is fragile, but it's actually quite durable. It can be broken down into lime powder with a special power tool, the Crusher. Copper ore, a piece of unrefined malachite. A foundry could transform it into a usable copper ingot. Yep. Yeah-huh. What was that? My thoughts exactly. Those prices are out of control. I won't let them get away with this. Are you ready to see me obliterate this merchant? It's about time someone started obliterating raccoon merchants. Theodore, I know what you're doing here, and you should be ashamed of yourself, you trash panda. People like you are the reason we have middle fingers. What? Madame, what's the meaning of this? My friend here is the new Spiritfarer, but she's not a newbie, and neither am I. That little scam of yours won't work on us. But I can assure you my business practices are quite above board. Be warned, you treacherous striped weasel. I won't tolerate this behavior one more second. No more shenanigans, no more double crosses. Just fair prices. So stop being dishonest at once. And next time I see you, I'll try being nicer. If you start being smarter. Got it? But, yes. Yes, of course. I promise you I'll adjust my prices. I beg you, please don't scold me anymore. I'll even give you a discount. You... Well... Hey, you. Yes, you. Your friend really gave that greedy merchant some hell. You both look like you could possibly join the upstairs crew. You want to come up, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty cool being up here. Yeah, all the best people are up here. Don't get too excited, though. Somebody had broke the ladder. You'd have to be able to jump inhumanly high to make it. I guess you could also use the stairs in that house. But some other idiot lost the key. Well, anyway, see ya. Upstairs crew forever. Ooh, he seems fun. I can't talk to you anymore, but I really do owe you a debt of gratitude. Hi, Daffodil. Alright, so you raccoon. Would you please mind elucidating me on your myriad of wares? An excellent salesperson always carries what the customer needs. So my well-off patron, what can I do for you? Uh-huh. You think I'm a lot more well-off? Yeah, key for Hummingbird. That sounds about right. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Imagine, it's like, what? Oh, 100%, like, not even 1,000%, 10,000% markup. That's ridiculous. Okay. Stuff here that I might need to buy. Don't really need to buy. What could I sell? I could sell corn, seeds, herring. Honestly, I might sell herring at some point. Ooh, I have coal. Actually, what does it cost to buy maple logs? Costs 130 to buy maple logs. Never mind. Okay, it's not worth it then. There's no like way to like process it into coal to make a profit. Yeah, not at those prices anyway. Bright jelly, maple logs. Right, okay. I'm not really interested in what you have to offer, my friend. It's locked, though, tragically. If only I had another obol. I feel like I'm kind of done here, then, to be fair.
simply adore your hat. Our local shop, Raccooning, only carries garbage wares. Seeds, logs, rocks, all useless items. I need me a hat like yours. Aw, thank you for saying that. If I talk to all these people, will some of them... I'm busy, miss. Will some of them, like, join my vessel? That's what I'm wondering. Because this is what Stella looked like before we found her. Yes? Oh, I thought you had something to say. You don't really have... like, but Stella had, like, a shape over her. You know? Yeah, I hope my next game will be ready soon. Okay, right. That's the same dialogue as before. You thought I had something to say? Oh, hello. Yes? Oh, I thought you had something to say. Unfortunately not. I mean, I don't know what to do. You know? Like, I don't really want to buy anything. I'd rather save my hard-earned glims for a decent merchant. I say a decent merchant. This seems like the kind of game where there's probably not going to be any decent merchants. Can't really talk to you, but... okay. Wait. Mood perks. Chops or threads, use the loom. Oh, okay. So you'll actually, like, if you're happy, you'll help me out for things? For things? I tell you what, how about we get you some food? Because I'm pretty sure we've got some food on me. Ooh, acquired taste. Interesting. For the finest palates. Go ahead. Is that shellfish? Oh no. No. Not for me. Sorry. Okay, fair enough. How about grilled veggies? Thanks, I love it. You're having a good time. I mean, that's not what grilled veggies look like, but hey, if you want to make it cake, I'm not really going to argue with you. You're Stella, if I recall correctly. I never forget a face, especially if they have shiny glims. Don't be shy, have a look if you fancy. I'm really kind of done with your stuff, though. Oh, hi, Daffodil. I suppose I might have to buy something, and then I can go. What would I want? What would I want? Nothing here is jumping out at me as, you know, overly essential. Maybe a seed for something? I feel like linen seeds are always valuable. Okay, yeah, I did have to buy something. Alright. If you've got everything you need, I'll take my leave. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. I'll meet you at the pier. Yeah, no, I'm well set. Oh, the lights. So lovely. Oh, and the lights in the houses come on, too. That's super cute. So yeah, there's definitely more to come back to here. I'm imagining, yeah, Stella does come with. Not Stella, Gwen. Looks great. Okay, but first I need to make sure my plants are growing. Oh my god, they're getting so big. Linen takes a while to grow, though. I say it takes a while to grow. It's been like 2 days. Right, let's have this chat then. Way ahead of me, Stella. Your thumb is as green as your hat. This boat will soon become a cozy floating farm. Don't forget that you'll probably have to water the plants once in a while. Don't ask my word for it, though. My gardening knowledge is as limited as my father's empathy. Oh, boy. You'll have to find better mentors than me. Which reminds me. I believe it's time for you to find new people. Not that I don't love the idea of just the two of us cruising the oceans, but you are the Spiritfarer, and Spiritfarers find spirits. And yes, help them fulfill their last wishes, however mundane they can be. I've heard of a place not far from here, where someone might be in need of your help. And I'll bet you'll like this one, if he is who I think he is. Go, let's sail. Okay. Anything else I can cook at the moment? I don't think so. But I might as well check. Did I cook raspberries? I did. And I've cooked coal. You know, I might just start making more coal. I imagine it's a useful material to have going. Hi, Daffodil. Oh, I feel bad about ringing the bell right now. Okay, I won't ring the bell right now. I'll ring in the morning. Give an adequate ring-ding-ding. Sleep until morning. Oh, so cozy. I love how Daffodil's eyes just... You see so much love in them. Like, it's really hard to, like, personify certain animals visually, like cats especially, because they're so normally, like... no, I just love how it's done. You know, cats are fairly stoic creatures by nature, but I really love how animators can really
Animators and artists can really bring out the life in a cat. Like it's super endearing. Oh, is it ring ding ding time? Ring ding ding. Official ring ding ding time. Oh, and my coal is done. It's been cooking all night. I don't think I have a problem with that actually. Quite the handy arrangement. I'm gonna keep doing this actually, because you know I'm not really making anything else so far, so I might as well just make loads of coal. Okay. Okay. And do these guys need watering? Whoa! Oh, they're harvestable now. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, and I get a big sweet side. Okay, I said it last episode. I'll say it this episode. Total Grim Reaper vibes. I want to plant more linen seeds. Because linen seems like a super useful material. And I'll plant more corn, because why not? Watering the same crop twice. And then we'll water you as well. You'll all grow up very big and strong. The corn will grow up biggest and strongest fastest, though. Ring ding ding in the morning. Okay, so where are we headed today? We are headed to a new place that shows up on our cartography table. Ooh. That looks like a toughie to navigate. Should we go through the storm? I can't imagine that's ever a good idea. What if we just go here? Right here. What will we see? You know? Can't imagine this is an overly long adventure. Oh. God. This game is really making me miss sailing. Oh, hello. What was that? I used to sail when I was younger. Free shoe! Awesome. I used to sail a lot when I was younger, and there's something like particularly sad about pulling out of port, but also something like really refreshing about it, so I don't know. Getting to experience this is super nice. Also, it started raining. This is interesting. Still, I went inside, I can see why. Not a fan of this weather. Fair. Aw. The sun's still up though. I'm curious as to what happens if we both ring ding ding the spell and we decide to go into the storm a bit more. Let's do it. No. I want to change course. Change course, please. I want to go and get these glims. I'll go get these glims first. Okay, then there's glims and treasure everywhere, and I want them all. I want to be as prepared as possible for everything. That means collecting every bit of treasure. Everywhere. Forever. As soon as new treasure shows up, I'm getting it. As soon as the oven opens up, I'm making coal. Loads of corn now, though, which is really good. I wonder if we, like, upgrade our kitchen eventually. Oh, we're sailing back past... Or we're sailing on the other side of, Hummingbird. If so, that's pretty cool. Ah. So yeah, there's not much else we can build just yet. Got more logs. If I'd stop turning them into, if I'd stop turning our logs into coal, I might have some for construction. Oh well. Yeah, this game really makes me miss sailing. Uh-oh. I've never fallen overboard, actually. That's that is something I can lay claim to as a sailor. It's really bad to fall overboard, guys. It's like, because boats boats, especially bigger ones, can be really tough to steer. Because I used to sail on like family yachts, so it was like space for 5 people. I suppose actually space for 7 if you want to get cozy. But like, yeah, a big enough boat, 32 foot long. Oh, hello. Again, here we are again. Jellyfish are stealing all the light, as they've stolen all hope from me. I'll never get used to it, and a part of me makes me think it's all my fault. All right, you can do your thing again. Are you up for it? Oh yeah. Don't be scared, Stella. They'll be coming straight for us. Am I upsetting Am I upsetting Gwen by doing this? I hope I'm not. So how am I meant to get up there, like? That's ridiculous. But yeah, you know what? I'll resume my description of my sailing stories from my youth later on, after we're done with this scary section of the game, because I don't want to overlap my my pleasant childhood experiences with like scary jellyfish. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh, Bessie. Come into me. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a really great position actually. Oh, there's a glimmery boy up there that I just wasn't able to get. Oh, and my coal is done. Oh, gonna have to head back to that island shortly enough to make sure I can get some more logs. So I'm definitely in need of those. Yep, all I gotta do is bump into them. Honestly, these are like my favorite jellyfish. Sure, they're scary and stuff, but like, can't win them all, right? Oh, hello, you just came out of nowhere, lads. Was not expecting that at all. Nice to have all this extra bright jelly, though. I wonder if there's gonna be like anything else that shows up in the shadowy jellies, or is it just a place to like get cash? Oh, get cash and rare jelly. I've fallen in the water. That was awful. That was awful. Oh no, come here, come here. Oh, I think it's the last big bell of jellyfish. Oh, no, they're gone. Okay, so I can pick up my coal now. And once we're out of the gloom, we can set course for another bit of gloom, I suppose. I'm pretty sure that's actually what we will be doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more evil down here. Oh, wow. What's this there? Albert Shipyard. Yeah, I might just go around the ways and, like, loop back down, if you get me. So this is going to be a lot of journeying this episode, actually. Because we're going around picking up lots of little resources. But yeah, I would sail as a kid on this boat, and pulling out of port was kind of melancholic in a way. It's like, oh no, I've had so much fun being here. But then there was always that, the next port to look forward to. So I suppose in a way it was a really good lesson for me to learn that, change can make you feel sad, and it can also make you feel happy. And as long as you learn to come to terms with the fact that change isn't always for the better, but it also isn't always for the worse. I think it's a life lesson that's stuck with me, even though I don't think I was aware of it. Oh, free shoe. How awesome is that? God, I love clear water like this. Oh, I want to be out in the sea again. Honestly, especially on a boat this big, like, there's just there's so much majesty to it, I mean, modern boating. I'm definitely a modern boater. Like, on the ship I used to sail on when I was younger, there was like no reliable electricity. So like, whenever we get into port, it was like, oh, scrambling for chargers for a Nintendo DS is like. Oh, sweet, another free shoe. Okay, I'm gonna get up here now, and as soon as the boat comes into a stop, I'm gonna grab this chest. Oh, there's a dive spot too. Sweet. Yoink. I will never get over that bursting animation. Hang on, if I'm getting empty bottles, will that allow me to get lightning in the bottle later on? I suppose it probably will. There's some quartz there. Oh, my plants need to be watered. I'll take care of that quickly. Oh, and my flax is growing as well. I might need to give Albert a visit shortly enough, just to get some gizmos. Oh, there's more shellfish on my hull. Oh my goodness, after they're freaking out. Okay. Empty shell. I wonder what I can do with the empty shells. Is there anything else? Any more treasure out this way? No, that's fine. Okay. Right, so we can head off to the next port of call. Ring-a-ding. Nope, this is not how I pilot the ship, as much as that may delight me. I actually have to go to the cartographer's table. I love this little... It's a cool little gizmo, like. Yeah, let's go to the crates. I keep accidentally, like, opening up the menu there. Whoops, my bad. So... that's actually also, like... Yeah, sorry, I was talking about being a modern sailor. I watched Pirates of the Caribbean there last night, and I was just, like, looking at the conditions on the boat and being like, oh boy. I gave out about not having electricity to charge my Nintendo DS. I can't even, like, really imagine, just, like, you know, having to do everything by candlelight. Like, it was bad enough doing it by, like, LED. But, also, it was interesting there. I think we passed one of the islands. Was that Mostein Island or Cove or something like that? I think it might have been. Well, you know what? I will say, all these old shoes are making me a little bit, like, glad that it's not just herring out here. I'm curious as to, like, you know, is it just herring and old shoes now, though? Have I tapped the ocean's biodiversity in this game? Or is there, like, a chance of really reeling in something extra cool? I suppose we'll only find out by doing more fishing. Or maybe fishing in, like, dangerous places? Maybe that could lead to cooler stuff? Maybe we go into that storm and start fishing. You know, because that's obviously the sane thing to do. That'd be a good idea. But, yeah. Oh, a big ship like this. It just commands so much presence. I love it. Get rid of me, a little herring. Oh, I'm fighting him. I'm fighting him. Gotta reel him in there. Gotta tucker him out. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Oh, he's a fighter. He really is a fighter. Oh, it's the feistiest herring I think I've ever wrestled. Oh, it's coming to sunset now. I want to catch this. Oh, it's going down behind a cloud. Hey, seagull. Oh, we've almost arrived in the little shipwreck area. Yep, we're already starting to smack off stuff. No, I don't love that. Anytime your boat hits off anything, it's always like the worst feeling in the world. Maybe that's just how I treat boating. Because I wouldn't say our boat was delicate, but it was definitely always treated like it was. So it's like any little... What would they be called? Any little, Oh. Sweet. More linen seeds. Awesome. I love that. More linen seeds. The more linen seeds, the better. Oh, okay. Up on deck there. There's no dive spots up this way? No, there's not. It's almost nighttime. Let's check in on Stella. Well. I've got that weird feeling. I'm actually rather hungry. You are a kidder, aren't you? Poached fruit. No, sorry, Stella. You know I can't eat fruit for the life of me. I've tried, but I just can't. I thought you said you weren't picky. You can't even... Okay, so you can't even eat, like, cooked or... Then you will starve, Stella. Then you... Not Stella, Gwen. Then you will starve, Gwen. Ugh. I keep getting their names mixed up, and it makes me feel really bad, actually. I'm gonna go now. Alright. Well, I might as well set a course for this, you know, horrifying jellyfish place. Just for the crack, like, you know? Don't know if we'll get there before sleepy times. I should give the bell one more cursory ring before we actually start going to bed. Because, you know, that's how it is. I should start cooking a log overnight as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just to get an extra bit of coal. Because I think whatever you cook overnight, like when you wake up, it's made. So let's cook ourselves a maple log. Awesome. So by the time we get up in the morning, we'll have ourselves some more coal. I love these huge clouds. I love the big open starry sky. That's something I miss. You know, I live in the city now, and I don't get to see the big open sky out of my bedroom window anymore. But it's like, the thing is, I love all of the amenities of the city. It's just unfortunate, you know? Oh wait, there's actual constellations. Holy smokes, I didn't even realize those would be in the game. Oh, cool, it's spooky time. Oh, great. Jellyfish are here again. Remember, you just have to crash into them to make the light burst out. You won't get hurt, and I will feel queasy. I know they will be back, but at least it will buy me a bit more time. Okay. Don't be scared, they'll be coming straight for us. Ah, they're not even an issue. I remember last episode I was bumping into them and I was like, is this killing me? But no, you just have to smack into them to collect their valuables. Oh, they're rising up a little bit. It's too dark to navigate. It'll be possible to do so again at dawn. That's fine. I'm busy smacking into jellyfish at the moment. Oh. I love the way they have that pulsing movement as well. It's not just a very clear translation across the screen. They're like, whoop, whoop. They're actually jellyfishing. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, that was good. I got three at once there. Oh, oh, oh. Come here, big boy. There we go. This is fun, actually. Getting to do this little bit of platforming on platforms you yourself create. That's actually a very interesting idea for a video game. I suppose maybe that's what makes Mario Maker so successful. But I suppose the joy of Mario Maker is, you're playing other people's levels rather than, you're playing ones you make yourself. But in this, it's the platforms you make are exclusively for you to enjoy, and everyone makes different ones. Oh, here comes the final hurrah. I'm gonna grab as many of these as I can. See if I can run back through them here. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of jellyfish here now. Come here to me. Oh, I want to get the green ones because they're the ones that give me the cool resources. Got it. Sweet. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of these. Oh, but I'm not gonna miss this big one here. I want to try to get them near the front of the ship as much as possible, because then I'll have the option to run back for them if you get me. Okay, cool, and we're done. We're done. It is nighttime now though, so we're gonna have to pick up again in the morning once we've gone to bed. So I'm gonna cook some more logs to make coal, because it probably is a terrible idea because I feel like I need a lot of logs. But at the same time, it's yeah, you know what? You might as well just make coal whilst you have logs, right? Logs don't seem to be, overwhelmingly scarce. So I might as well. Okay. Everyone gets to rest. I get to wake up. I can't wait to do my little stretch. Yep, here it comes. Here we go. There it is. Oh, and we're getting close to our destination as well. Wait, wasn't our destination in the jellyfish? Huh. Okay then. Well, look, we'll head to the treasure, and then we'll head to Albert's to see if we can pick up any new ring ding ding. Good morning. See if we can pick up any new upgrades. Good morning, Gwen. I'm afraid your hunger will now be eternal, given that you refused to eat raspberries. This is not a fate I chose for you. You chose this yourself. Ooh, that's interesting how the extra thick clouds are fully occluding the sun. This game gets light so right. It's really, really cool. Another old shoe. I wonder what I'm gonna do with all these. Make an old octopus really happy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another herring. Lovely. I do love ringing a bell. Oh, my flowers! My flowers. I suppose my crops is a more accurate way to describe it. Oh, we're almost at the treasure. Oh, it's just it gives me such anxiety smacking off stuff with my boat. It really does. Tell you what, we'll hop off here. No, we'll hop off here. We're inside. We'll hop off here. Just to make it easier on ourselves. Okay, more seeds, always good. More logs, always good. Just dive here. Ooh, is that copper now? Yeah, it is. Very cool. Over here. Glad you came to talk to me. Like I said earlier, we need more people on this boat, new passengers. There's gotta be a few people around, lost like I was. Well, maybe not exactly like me. I'm aware of a few things that might go unnoticed by most. That's probably why Father was always suspicious of me, and my mum gave me a hard time for it. Oh, Gwen, I'm sorry to hear you had a rough childhood. Or maybe even a rough adult life. Some parents can play a really big part in a lot of people's lives, even when they're adults. And it's really tough to find yourself in a familial arrangement where you don't really feel comfortable with your parents, you know? Alright, we're heading over to Albert's shipyard now, because I feel like I've picked up a fair few glims. And he'll be interested in my acquisitions. Aw, do you wanna talk? I feel like you need a hug, actually. This is one of those times where I feel like you need a hug. Come here to me, you. Thank you. I needed that. I could tell. We're gonna go find our new friend shortly, but I want to see if there's any boat upgrades I can pick up just yet. I feel like I am slowing down the pace of the game a bit, like just doing all this collecting and stuff, but you gotta remember that I'm like doing this in a very small scale for the time being, and so I'm also playing all these games just for my own amusement. And I'm making these videos to share them with people because I like that. I like the idea of doing that. So, look, if it's not your cup of tea, I'm sorry, but that's just how I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm doing it for me. Okay. Oh, Daffodil has mad ups. You know, I need to get that second guy actually. Okay, so getting the second guy will give me the second O ball, which I need to get the double jump, so I can join the cool upstairs club or whatever it's called. Oh, my cat can use ladders. How dexterous. Hello! Who's this gentleman? Jump down. I think I already have, good sir. Hello there, young lady. I guess you must be the new Spiritfarer. Happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Francis. You can say I'm a sort of wandering merchant. See, I'm very fond of things. Objects, curios, choctes. I just buy everything. Simply put, I will buy anything you don't want anymore. I'm sure you've come across a few valuable treasures already. So tell me, what is it you want to part with? Do you buy boots? Errands? Daily quests? Interesting. Old carpet. Oh, sweet! So this is where I can sell these... Shakshkte. That's gotta be a Russian word, right? What is that? I can sell empty shells to this dude? This guy will just buy trash! Sweet! I love it. What a bro. Okay. You know, I'll sell you all of my old shoes. Sell you this carpet. I'll sell you this valuable necklace. And this vibrant necklace. Used to find guardians in another life, no longer has any use. Should be sold. Alright, dude. Great talking to you. What do you like? What did you just do with your head? I'm not gonna ask. Oh, and so I can... Odd seed. Oh, I like the mystery seed. And an empty bottle. Can be smelted down into glass in the foundry, or be used as a recipe for certain activities. Oh, I really want an odd seed. But, tell me more about yourself. I am immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Fair enough, so. I'll catch you later, old-timer. Dude, you just buy so much trash. It's not even right. Well. A snack would be great right about now. You say that, but also, you don't eat anything I'm trying to give you. You know? So, Stella, you gotta adapt. You gotta get with the times. This isn't where I actually intended to go, though, but this is where the boat stopped. Oh, right, I need to get off the boat to go to Albert's shipyard. I remember now. Okay, so he just chills out here beside my boat. Fair enough. What was his name again? I've already forgotten. I think I've also forgotten the particular brand of old man voice I've been. Stella. It's been great getting your mail here the past month. I've been getting your mail here for the past month. Not great, necessarily. I'm not a post office. You need to add a mailbox to your boat. If I get one more letter filled with glitter, I'll lose it. I'm warning you. You might be a customer, but I reserve the right to yell at you. Get it done. Okay, talk. I heard they just fired an employee at the popcorn factory. He was a good worker, but they found him sleeping on the cob. Oh! Oh, look, as much of uh, a certain individual as Albert is, I like his awful jokes. Upgrade. Okay, blueprint station, hobbyist. Okay, so we're currently the exploring krill. The intrepid otter is the next upgrade, and boat improvements. I could get a mailbox if, well, if I had any of the materials to make one. I'm afraid I don't, so I'm just gonna have to upgrade to a hobbyist level blueprint station. Ooh, intrepid otter. Don't mind if I do. And an orchard, a sheep corral, and a windmill. Might as well upgrade to a craftsman, right? I don't have the materials for it, right? And this just is just a material post. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. So currently the ship is known as the Intrepid Otter. I'll forget that. And I might just name it myself, but I also really want it to be the Brawlish Narwhal, because that's awesome. Okay, for the time being, I need to acquire some materials then. Yeah, I need to acquire materials to make a mailbox. What does I need again? So I'm pretty sure I need lightning in a bottle, linen thread, and maple planks. So I have a sawmill now, right? And I do have a loom. And a... Oh! So if I go into that storm, and I hold out a bottle in my bare hands, which is totally safe to do, I'll be able to get myself some lightning in a bottle. Oh, and I can harvest my corn now as well. Sweet. Oh, I love that. It's all like one fell swoop as well. I've actually used scythes before. They really aren't as efficient as, like, you know, I don't know, video games tell you they are. They're like, oh, a pain in the back, literally. Okay, I'm gonna keep planting linen because linen seems like it's gonna be super useful. The more linen I can plant, the better. Okay, Stella, we're finally gonna go and talk to the guy you want to talk to. We're getting around to it. Bell of upgrades. Also, hang on, I've got a much more upgraded blueprint station. Now, there's books behind it and everything. Cool. Okay. And I've got a bigger building platform as well. Oh, right, because it's stretched out a bit. Cool. So there's looms. Make a loom. I can make a sawmill. Make a foundry. Sweet. So it's mostly a case of just needing stuff. Converting a saw... See, to make a loom, you need logs and quartz. So quartz is what I'm after at the moment. The loom is the first thing I should make. Okie dokie. You know, I'm not going to edit this actually at the moment. Or actually, should I? No, I won't for the time being, because it's really good for, like, when I'm doing the quest. Not the quest, the jellyfish thing. Oh, hello. Francis the Wandering Merchant. Ah, right, Francis. He's got odd seeds. Is it bad that I really want them? Bell of odd seeds. Oh, there's new clams! Okay, so that's an empty shell. That's a scallop! Oh, I love scallops too. Oh, I love shellfish, dude. They're so tasty. Something about this, combining a sedentary life with tasting like delicious fish, it just gets me, you know? Oh, I'm actually starting to salivate now. This is awful. Okay, let's go check out Francis. Then we'll go to the storm. I promise. Just keep getting sidetracked by neat stuff. We're moving what, 10 feet forward? That's what it feels like. Actually, there'll be nightfall shortly enough. I don't think we'll be able to make it to the storm in time. That's alright though. I'm gonna get this odd seed, and I'm gonna be super stoked about it. I hope I can plant it in a vegetable patch. Because if I need like a fruit garden for it, it's like, uh-oh. That's not gonna sit well with me. It's fine though. Oh, hello. That's where we found... Yeah, this is where we found Gwen. Hello, friend. I've fallen into the water and I can't get up. Alright, Francis. Give me them seeds. We got more seeds now. Might as well buy as many of them as I can. Because wasting money is fun. I love ringing that bell. Okay, now to head all the way up to the lightning, where we're gonna get lightning in a bottle. That's what I think we're gonna do. That's the plan. We're gonna have such a lit bottle, it'll be awesome. And then we can build all of the looms we want. And there's other things that require, a lot of things actually require lightning in a bottle. I feel like I picked up some shells I should have sold to him earlier on, but it is what it is. Just nice to be up here, you know? The fresh air in your face. Oh, that is such a cool idle animation. Turning the Everlight into a yo-yo, and then a hacky sack. I wish I was half as cool as Stella was. Oh, we're starting to see the stars. That's something I've always appreciated about the night. It's like watching the stars fade in. Doing your morning stretch is awful late. We head to bed shortly enough anyway. We're not even really that close. It's just pleasant to watch everything go on by. I wish I was just like coordinated, let alone anything else. Oh. Watched the Labyrinth the other day as well, actually. And one of my favorite bits of trivia about the Labyrinth is that, like, you know, whenever Jared is doing any of, like, you know, I don't, like, is it the in-hand juggling? I can't remember what it's actually called. There's an expression for, like, moving, like, the glass balls in his hands around like that. David Bowie couldn't do that. So they had, like, a hand double come in. And so basically there'd just be a guy crouched behind David Bowie, putting his hand under, like, his arm, to just do the tricks. And I find that really amusing. I love how that bell rings out, actually. That's, like, so appropriate. You alright, Gwen? Not a fan of this weather. Yeah, honestly, we've had better. We're in the middle of a storm now. I'm just hoping to, like, catch some lightning. How does one do that? Is it possible? Or is it just something we don't know how to do yet? You know, I'm gonna try what I said earlier. Fishing in a storm to see if we find any more valuable fish than, like, a herring. Oh. Oh, interesting. This feels like a different fish. But what do you know? It is a herring. I was getting all excited for nothing. Okay. And then we're gonna head on through the storm then. Even though it's actually not doing too much for us. We're gonna head to Barkensheim Creek. Okay. As far as I recall, this game is made by French developers, so it's interesting that they're using German in and out throughout the game, rather, to kind of, like, you know, give these fantastic elements of it. All right, is Stella going to bed then? Quick! There isn't really a fire, but I wouldn't mind a nice hot dish to warm me up. Okay, I can try and give you some food, like, but you're not going to eat it. No, sorry, Stella. You know I can't eat fruit for the life of me. I've tried. I just can't. You said you wouldn't eat the same food twice, but you love popcorn, so why would you not eat that twice? I'll tell you what, I'll make popcorn. Let's see if you like it. And if you don't, well, then I don't know what to do with you. Maybe I should just feed you less often. Because you evidently are a bit picky. Here, delicious popcorn. Oh, thank you, Stella. I love comfort food so damn much. Okay, so you will continue to eat pop... You tricked me! You said that you wouldn't eat the same food twice, but there you are eating popcorn twice. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, now I know that she's just full of lies. Gwen is a liar. Something we have to learn to deal with. Okay, we're gonna sleep the night off. Oh, just sleeping to the sound of rain as it smacks off the deck is actually quite satisfying. We're gonna rest the night. I wonder actually if that waters your plants automatically, the rain. That'd be cool if it did. Oh, look at that rain effect. It's so pretty. So pretty. And then we're gonna go ahead and meet that new guy, and then hopefully we'll be able to get our double jump. And I think, yeah, that'll be a good place to call things. Good morning. Not a fan of this weather. Well, we'll be out of the squall shortly enough. I do have flax planted here, yeah. Oh, also I can harvest this now. It's grown up adequately high. I do actually have to bump into it to get it, which is good. Good to know. I can plant some more linen or coffee beans. Let's try planting coffee beans. I imagine like that could be a fairly valuable resource. We'll water you. Oh, we'll water these guys as well. Oh, Barkensheim Creek discovered. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more timber here as well. Because I remember cutting down the logs was actually kind of fun. Oh no, I do want to hop in, and I want to water this flax as well, so you can make some linen. It's just bell o'clock. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ashore then. No more need to talk with Gwen about things. Here goes. It's just nice to take in the ambiance. I cannot tell you how much I love this animation. Ah! No, working as a lumberjack is actually quite dangerous because, yeah, there's a very real possibility of getting squished by a tree. Uh-oh. No fate I would wish upon anyone. Alright, I'm gonna go on this side now, because I think it's safer. It's not that I don't, like, value Daffodil's life. I'm just confident that the spry kitty will be able to get out of the way more than I will. Daffodil! Oh, God. You scared me there. You scared me. Hey, how are things? Oh, you've got like a... Are you like a frog? Oh, great. You're here. Listen, I just dropped a lemon in that pot. My fingers were all sticky. It's just sort of slipped. Why? Good question. I've been eating delicious berries all day. Look at my hands, I swear. I've been experimenting. I wanted to squeeze a little bit of citrus on these wild fruit. Now it's just berries with no twist. Unless, it's just down there, in the water. I'll do it myself, but I have these pulpy fruits to take care of. I love this guy. I don't know. He's just like... I also love the voice I've given him. I don't know, it makes him fun. Lemon! That's the one. I just need to find a tissue or something. I don't want to get berry juice all over it. It's, this guy just doesn't have priorities right, and I love it. He's so sweet. Never mind, just hold on to that lemon for me. Don't go and squeeze it. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help me. This island is fresh out of food. Because you've been eating all the food, I'm imagining. My stomach always feels empty. You will be a pleasure to have on board. I hope you have an acquired taste for herring. Maybe I could even help out aboard your ship. With cooking, fishing, and building. Okay, the last one's definitely handy. I don't have my spices and tools, but I'll make it work. Don't think about it so much. Let's just go to your boat. Alright, fair enough. Quest completed, sticky fingers. He's not gonna rob me, is he? Have I been bamboozled? Have I been betrickified? I hope not. Oh right, there are normally berry bushes here, but they're all empty on this level. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so let's head away, so. Mr. Spirit. I think you're a dude. From the voice I've given you, I imagine you are. Stella! Oh wow! This boat is amazing. Here comes the real kicker, you little rascal. Get ready for a family reunion. You're like a big toad. Not even a frog, like a proper, like, a chunky toad. Oh, hello. It's me, Stella. Your uncle. I'm sorry, my what? A tool. Surprised? Happily, I hope. I've been on that island for a while now. Can't wait to see the sights, to see with you. It was lonely with my thoughts. Why is my uncle a froge? A toad? A frog boy? Now I got you, Sprout. Let's set sail for a great adventure. Onwards. Wait a second. Is that? Uh-oh. Stella is not Stella. God damn. Gwen is not happy about this. Uh-oh. Well, wait, what are you so happy about? I thought you were really happy about Gwen, I've got that weird feeling. I'm actually rather hungry. You keep saying that. What were you so excited about? I knew it! That's a Seamaster 2000! I've actually never seen it in action. I've only heard the rumors. Apparently, you can catch the biggest and brightest fish out there. Well, Stella, you should know how to treat yourself. Wait a darn second! You're missing a few bolts. Let me guess. You've been fishing out mostly garbage. Well, not anymore. You'll see the difference immediately. Give it a go for a fan. Alright then. Didn't realize I was, didn't realize the Everlight needed an upgrade, because I honest to God, I'm just sitting here with this rod. Catching absolutely nothing. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is a feisty one. Oh, so it actually does glow red if I need to, like, wrestle it a bit. That's interesting. Whoa, a squid! That's a feisty-ass squid. Great job, Sprout! There never stood a chance. You sure don't mess around. That's what makes you a pro. All this ace-level fishing's gotten me all rattled up. Which reminds me, I had this shiny thing in my pockets on the island. I have no idea what it does. Maybe you can hold on to it. For safekeeping, I suppose. Oh, brother. I need to take a breather. Oh, and by the way, you might be curious. I might have already tried, but yes, the water's very salty. Well, I'll, go and take a look around. You can fish your heart's content if you want. Sweet, we got ourselves an O-ball. Yeah, boy. Ding, ding, ding. O-ball time. Okay, Gwen. Would you look at that? You've got 2 O-balls. Remember that shrine in Hummingbird? I sure do. I'd try and add them there. If we're lucky, it might just do something amazing. If not, you'll have absolutely wasted your time. You should go and see. Spring feet. Oh, give me that double jump. But first, over here. Glad you came to talk to me. Like I said earlier, we need more people on this boat. New passengers. There's got to be a few people around. Lost like I was. Well, maybe not exactly like me. I'm aware of a few things that might go unnoticed by most. That's probably why Father was always suspicious of me, and why Mom gave me a hard time for it. I'll get you a hug as soon as I'm done swimming around in the salty ocean and picking shells off the side of my boat. Because I'm sure that's exactly what you want. Is to be hugged by someone absolutely covered in seawater. You know what? I'll check in on Atul. Yeah. A-T-U-L. In a second here. I'll give you a hug. Thank you. Okay. And you are hungry at the moment. You just like anything with shellfish or fruit. Okay, but there's another like I need to discover. Okay. I'll find out shortly enough. Ooh, these need to be watered. Gotta water all my little plant babies. I want them to grow up big and strong. Okie dokie. Mood, how are you doing? He repairs buildings on the boat. Interesting. What do you like to eat? Suppose, how do you feel about steamed shellfish? Oh boy, I just love food. Oh, he slaps his little fat belly. Keep him coming. I can't get enough of it. Oh, I'll give you a big rubbery hug as well. You big toad boy. Wasn't our great favorite niece of mine? This guy is having a great time. He harvests wood and he makes planks. Oh, sweet. How do? Can't give him anything just yet. But he's having a hop around, so he's evidently having a good time. Bell of celebration. We're headed back to Hummingbird next then, right? There's more jellyfish and everything. Oh, every time I zoom in and out, it's like... Oh, a new thing down here. Green Halton Bay. But there's so much treasure to pick up! What do I do? So much treasure. Keeps being more treasure. I'm glad there's more treasure, but there's so many distractions. I might just go right to Hummingbird. Just this once, I'll actually take a direct path towards an objective. Okie dokie. Whoop! Whoop! There we go. Whoop! Oh, I love doing little backflips to show off that I'm cool. Oh! And I don't know if anyone else is catching this, but just the way they have it coordinated so that no matter what point of the backflip you kind of end on, you always manage to like land bottom side up correctly. So okay, so to explain what I mean, right? So in this here, right? Whenever Stella lands, her feet are always like perfectly perpendicular to the ground. But if she does this and then like lands on the ground, yeah, her feet are then perfectly perpendicular there as well. Stella, come quick here. This is what I call a storm. Any respectable person would never let their friend get hit by lightning, but I think you should try. You have the Everlight. It'll protect you. Lightning bolts will cast sparkles where they're about to hit. Rush towards those. Oh, I almost forgot. Have you got any empty bottles? If you're hit by lightning with an empty bottle, you get lightning in a bottle. Isn't that bananas? This world! Lightnings and bottles are pretty handy resource, so come here equipped. As a head start, here are a few bottles for you. But don't worry, they're pretty easy to come by. Get ready for the thrill of your life. Cool, so I gotta like, just... Who's playing lightning music? Oh. Okay, cool. Oh. I just gotta run to these locations where lightning is like about to strike and I can pick it up. That's pretty sweet. Oh! Don't mind if I do. This is pretty fun, not gonna lie. How the music works and using lightning as percussion. Oh, I love video games. Oh. Oh no! My kitty got zapped! Oh boy. It's okay, the Everlight will protect you as well. Because you apparently just stole one out from underneath Charon. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. Yeah, missed one there. Oh, my cat got zapped. Nice, got it again. Cat keeps taking a startling amount of electricity. Can't win them all, I suppose. Get up here, grab this too. Oh, we're getting glims for it as well, which is pretty sweet. Whoops. Sorry there, kitty. That tool is just going ham on that flute. And that's the storm over. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it for a second there. Gave your old uncle quite a scare. Did you feel that rumble? What a rush! You looked pretty awesome catching those jolts of lightning all over the boat. Thanks for being the best captain I could have ever hoped for. I adore him. I actually, like... He's beginning to hold a very special place in my heart, just because of how goofy he is. Ding ding ding. Oh. I can't get the notion of like Jack's bell out of my head now. It's not that it's ruined the bell for me. It's just that I can't stop thinking of him whenever I do it. It's like, It's like, you know, you go to that place where you used to take your ex for dinner. It's like, that's where we used to go. This used to be our thing. Now when it comes to ringing the bell, it's like, it's just Jacksepticeye's bell. Nothing wrong with that, like, but it's like, I can't believe he owns the bell now. In my mind, he's the bell owner. I don't know how I feel about that entirely. We made it though, yeah? Okay, cool. Well, I don't really need to sleep if I can go to the island, so hopefully that'll be fine. Be able to pick up my double jump. It'll be pretty sweet. Hey. Yes? Oh, I thought you had something to say. Well, not this time. Sorry. Let's do it. Let's spend our O-balls. Acquire. Oh, this is cool. Ooh. Does my cat get double jump now as well? That's pretty sweet. Like, that's another thing I loved about the other Thunder Lotus game. Sundered, was that, like, there were so many cool upgrades to get. Like, it was really, really such a fun time. Look at how the light lights up this shrine as well. Like, it's like a perfectly spherical light emanating from Stella. And, like, how the kind of glass catches the glow. Oh, why is this game so gorgeous? I honestly feel like I didn't pay enough money for this game. Like, you know, it's just that kind of feeling, you know? Oh, hey there. I'm browsing for some fiber. Okay. You're hungry at the moment, right? Oh, you don't eat fruit. Interesting. I don't have any extra popcorn for you. Okay. Let's use my mad ups then. Good job. You made it. Wicked moves getting up here. I kind of lied earlier. It's not so great up here. But you're here, so it might get better. I don't have a membership card for you. You'll be an honorary member of the upstairs crew. I'd show you the secret handshake, but I don't know where your hands have been. Whatever this dude's energy is, I'm kind of for it, if you get me. Also, there was another thing over here. Oh, I shoot little sparkles. It's like a little party popper. Okay, guys, hear me out. Stella for Smash. Like, what is this up here? A vibrant necklace. Alright, I can jive with a vibrant necklace. Oh, I love that sound. Why is everything about this game right? Oh. A lovely time is being had by all. And when I land on this, it's like Mario. It's the way he spins when he comes off certain objects there. Where's Daffodil? Daffodil? Oh, I don't think you can double jump. Aw, poor Daffodil. Let's have a chat with you again, sir. Upstairs crew forever. Alright, is that it? Hey, sheep. I don't have any shears. I don't know if it's legal to go around shearing other people's sheep. Yes, young person. Can I assume you are busy? Of course you're busy. Wait a second. You don't have a full-service kitchen. Come back when you do. I have quite the pitch for you. A full-service kitchen, you say? Ooh, I'm running around in the light. How do I get out here? Okay, I figured it out then. That's a nice house. Ooh, and I can also jump up into the attic. I love it. Oh, and there's a door all the way down here as well. Does that mean there's little treasures in this corner here? No. Okay. Fine. Give me your treasures. Ooh, linen seeds. Handy. I think I'd prefer another necklace, but I digress. My sister keeps asking me for money. How could I say no without saying no? Maybe I should ask someone to rob me. I just don't want to loan my sister money. Just be honest with your sister, man. I know it's tough, but sometimes it's gotta be done. Hello. What? Are you a worm? Oh, you gave me such a fright. That cat, he looks familiar. Daffodil? Is that you? Oh, yes, it is. Ever so silky, aren't you? Then that must mean... Stella, is that really you? What a fantastic turn of events. And is that your boat over there at sea? You've come to rescue me again, I see. Well, not so fast. This time I'll be the one doing the teaching. You can bet on it. Let's get going then. We have some lessons to go through. Interesting, so I've acquired another person to join me on my trip. Alright, there's nothing else at this side here. Ooh, but I do have a double jump. I should have pressed W to climb up all the way. How long till we get a wall jump, do you think? Or wall running? How long until this becomes a full parkour game? Okay, I need to come back to you with a fully upgraded kitchen someday. Actually, I didn't go in here. Oh, right, because I needed the key from downstairs, right? That's fine. Ooh, there is treasure in there, though. Might be worth buying that key someday. Yeah, 5,000, though. It's like, not right now. Anything I want to sell to you, though? A squid. A squid is a small cephalopod known for its taste versatility and hostile big brother. Neat. Oh. Lightning in a bottle. I'm going to need a lot of that, I think. I've got a lot of logs, too, which means I might actually be able to do what needs to be done. And what I mean when I say that is create buildings that... Wait, when did this become white back here? That's new, right? I'm not crazy. That's new. Oh. I'm busy, miss. Oh, but there's... Oh, this guy down here, though. Right, I saw, like, their kind of spirit shadow showing up. It's too dark to navigate. It'll be possible again at dawn. It won't be too far away. Need to pop in here and water my plants quickly. Can't do that, apparently. I've got a more pressing issue.
Over here, little one. Oh, Stella, all this air, all this open space? Yes, I feel I can grow quite nicely. Look at me, I'm flowering already. What are you? You are a snake, right? You're a snake! Oh, getting out of this chrysalis. What a feeling. Thank you, Stella. Summer! Your name is Summer! Aw. You get a hug, Summer. Aw. Aw, you're sweet. Look at like the little way she bends through like the little arms. She's got a little tail poking out one side and a little bend poking out the other. Okay. Was recently hugged. Ooh, you're hard to please. Normally a hug will like fix everyone's problems. Okay. Let's go in here then and fix our check on our crops rather. That's so many people now. It's crazy. Now about the garden. Oh, you have tips for me maybe. Oh, Stella, don't you think your boat feels a little sad? Well, it sure could use some greenery. As an added bonus, a small garden could serve as a nice classroom. I've been thinking about this teaching thing for a while now. It'll be called Caring for Plants from A to Zalia. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it doesn't ring as good once said out loud. Maybe I need to work on a name some more. Nature class. So I just need to see if I can build a garden now, right? Should be able to, because I've got lightning in the bottle. Garden. There we go. Alright, well I'll just pop you up on top of the field there. Why not, right? What else do we need? I need quartz. To make a loom. And I need a loom to make a sawmill. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Well, how do you feel about the whole garden thing now? Actually, I can imagine climbing a ladder is awfully hard for you, but well done on doing it anyway. Yes, perfect. What a wonderful little garden. You really outdid yourself, Stella. Well then, that makes us just about ready to start the first lesson. Make sure there are some seeds in these plots. They'll be important. Pretty sure I do have some fruit seeds, right? Odd seed? Why not? Let's just plant nothing but odd seeds. I feel like, you know, for the first seed, probably the right call. Let's see now. Oh, let me just water them first because I care about my babies. For our first lesson, we'll start with something I've been quite excited to share. This world has some strange rules, as you've probably noticed already. I've always been a preacher for love towards all living beings. For you see, a garden is a vessel of our love, a mirror we hold to ourselves. This seems truer now than ever. Back on my island, when I was lonely, I sang to the flowers, and as I expected, they grew much more vigorously. Daffodil's bored out of his mind, where Stella's like, whoa, no way. Through trial and error, I've managed to write a little song. The plants seem to react particularly well to it. I want to further test that observation with you. Go inside the garden and try playing that piece to your crops. Plantasia Fantastica. Hold R to play the guitar. Oh my goodness. Quite incredible. This is cute. Almost messed it up there. Oh. I'm not great at these kind of games, actually. So it's like, oh, actually, it's the first time I've ever felt stressed out in this game. Trying to get this timing right. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I'm just not used to playing beats on, like, WASD. Oh, the music's turning up now. Wonder if this works on vegetables as well. This is sweet.
Can you spend a little bit of time? Oh my goodness, it's actually growing alive? I say live. It's just like much faster than I think it would normally. I wonder, like, if I'd planted something normal, would this, like, you know, have, like, made it grow, like, 3 minutes ago or something, you know? I suppose I can't be sure, because these odd seeds are quite odd. Almost messed it up there. What am I growing? Like, look at the other plants, how they've grown, like, time-wise already. Seriously, I have no idea what it is I'm growing here. Old eat a pull. What in God's name? Empty cells, old carpet, empty bottles. What? Okay, we're gonna plant a turnip seed. Why not? Quite incredible. Let me just go in here first to talk to Summer. No, not what I meant to do. Have you seen how the plants swayed and grew as you entertained them? I have indeed. Oh, sorry. Isn't that fabulous? As I suspected, emotions in this world manifest themselves much more vividly. Well, I'll make sure to spread the word about this fascinating discovery. And who knows, other passengers might know how to play some music too. They might help, if in a good enough mood. Speaking of which, in all the commotion of the last few days, I forgot something. Here, this is for you. This strange coin has been tickling me ever since I've arrived here. I'm relieved it's not one of those pollen allergies again. You love flowers but have a pollen allergy. That's so sweet. Hey, is everything alright there, Gwen? You did good. Now we've got a real boat going. You'll have to take care of these new passengers now. They'll be the ones testing your patience, not me. Before all that, I have something to ask you. You might have noticed it by now, but sleeping in the guest house is not the ideal scenario for any of us, especially since it's getting crowded in there. Look, I'm not complaining, you know. You've been terrific up to this point, and it would be terribly rude of me to blame you for anything. But I think it's time for me to have a space of my own. A nice little house, unpretentious but sophisticated, with a cozy vibe. Still just whips out, like, you know, the drawing board. A space in which I could read and wind, far from the turmoil of the day. Oddly enough, I'd like something with an alpine flair. An alpine flair? See, even I can be filled with nostalgia sometimes. Again, I won't be pushy on this, but I'd be delighted if you could build it for me. Gwen's Lodge. Jeez, Gwen, you say you don't want to be too pushy about it, but then you go being like, well, aren't we doing a thing? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like, it's well surprising. Oh, that looks like a really good fresh popcorn. Sprout! Jeez, you're gonna love the sights here. The sea, the sun, the breeze on my skin. It just feels so right. You know, as an amphibian, right, was the saltwater skin not, like, killing you? I'm happy to be aboard this ship, with you, my niece. I wish your Aunt Viv could see you right now, running your own ship, helping out these stranded souls. It really warms the heart. I'm glad you picked me up on that island. I'll try and make myself the least cumbersome passenger on this boat. Except for food. I'll never stop asking for delicious meals. How are you feeling? Other than hungry, I suppose. Harvest wood, makes planks. Right. Tell you what. I do have some poached fruit knocking around. Oh boy, I just love food. Keep coming. Can't get enough of it. Well, I suppose that's fair enough. Do you have anything to say there, Summer? Nah. You seem chill, though. Okay. Well. A snack would be great right about now. Alright then. You can have yourself some popcorn. Please, I can't eat the same thing twice. I don't hate myself that much. You ate popcorn twice, you goober! I have something to tell you. Okay. Thank you, Summer. Stella, I didn't want to disturb you with this, but for the last several weeks, I've been having strange dreams. They were of a giant snake and of menacing reefs and of rotten fruit. Since joining your crew, well, they've been much clearer. I think it's the air of the sea, or maybe the mystical energies of the Everlight. Anyway, I'm now convinced my dreams have been visions. And furthermore, I think they might be coming from our mutual acquaintance. I've been looking at the map in your cabin. My eyes kept being drawn to a specific spot that I marked. I think we should visit. No point in making it wait. Oh, wait, what's upset you now? Has been on having unsettling dreams. You know, that's very fair. Oh, I should be able to get started on harvesting the coffee beans now as well as this flax. But I think with all the additions to our crew here, guys, I might be calling it. It's actually called a linseed. It's not called a flaxseed. Okay. It does say it'll sprout into flax, right? Yeah, I might call it here because we've been sojourning for a good while now. We've picked up 2 new characters, Atul and Summer, and they're lovely. Oh, these little boys here up here need watering as well. And I really hope you're enjoying this kind of like this chill time we're having together. You know? It's just us out there doing what we're doing, enjoying a nice little trip together as the Spiritfarer. So you know what? I think yeah, we'll end it here. We'll pick up with building Stella's Lodge next time. Not Stella's Lodge, Gwen's Lodge. My goodness, I keep mixing up Gwen and Stella. And I think in my mind they roll together so perfectly. They're basically the same. We'll work on Gwen's Lodge. We will try and resolve Summer's dreams. We'll find out more about Atul in general, I suppose, because he claims to be my uncle. But like, is this just your spirit animals are like what you look like? Is that it then? Because I'm curious if so. Oh. Oh, and one more thing. Yeah, we're gonna get the loom built and then the sawmill as well, hopefully in the next episode. But right, for now, thank you so much guys for watching. Take care, and goodbye. Reconstruct teleport. Oh yes, that is easily one of the best upgrades for a teleportation heavy build. Add a crew teleporter on the same station. Oh guys, this is a blessed run right here. This looks like it's gonna be it. They resisted! Oh, thank God. Just go. Jump. Next sector. That was too fucking dangerous.